Hello everyone, welcome to Art Incorporated today. So for today's lesson we will be creating our own stamps and then we will be using them to paint or to do some stamping as well. So the things you will need will be a paper to do some stamps on, any colors of paint that you have. I have a shimmery pink color, a container to put your paint in, and a paper towel tube. So this is what we're going to use to stamp. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my pink color and I'm going to put it in this container just so that my stamp works a little bit better. Okay, so I have a little bit of paint in there. You really don't need a lot when you're doing stamping, you just need enough to cover your stamp. So then we're going to take our paper towel tube and we're going to pick an end that we're going to use to stamp with. So you want to pick an end that's as flat as possible and as even as possible so that when you put it down, the whole design will stamp down. So I'm going to actually bend my paper towel tube and I'm going to make it look like a heart the best that I can do. Let's see here. And I'm just using my fingers and I'm pushing on the tube to get that middle point. And you might have to press pretty hard. And you can make any shape that you like. If you like the circle that it was before, you can just use the circle. You can make it into a raindrop, any design that you want to do. So there is my heart. It looks pretty good actually. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to just dip it in my paint that I put in my container until it's got some on there, and then I'm going to press it down on the paper. And you want to make sure that it presses flat. I'm going to add some more paint. Woo! Maybe I put a little too much paint. I spilled a little bit. This is an easy way that you can make a stamp picture. So I will give you a closer look here. So, woo! That's how my stamps ended up coming out. I think they look pretty good. So that's just one way we can make stamps. Another way that we can make stamps is with some craft glue, some cardboard, some scissors, and a rubber band. And I got a new piece of paper to stamp on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cardboard and I'm going to cut it out into a square. So this will be the base of our stamp, and that's what we will hold on to. And then we are going to take our rubber band and we're going to use some scissors and we're going to cut it into small pieces to make a shape or a letter on there. So I'm going to do the letter K because my name starts with the letter K. And I'm just going to use some of our craft glue or Elmer's glue and I'm going to glue it onto the cardboard. You could also use hot glue for this, but make sure that a parent is helping you with that. So here's my letter K. I'm going to set it down and leave it for a good 5 minutes at least, so it can dry a little bit, and then you'll be able to dip it in paint and stamp with it as much as you want. So I'll be back once this is dry. Okay, now my stamp is dry. I'm just going to add a little bit of paint on here, and then it's all ready to stamp. So I'm going to show you what happens. So I got to get a little paint from the camera here. I'm just lightly brushing on some paint, making sure that my whole stamp is covered. I'm going to flip it over and just press it down. And here is my stamps. So I have my letter K on here, and you can reuse the stamp as much as you want. You didn't have to make a letter, you can make a shape, you can make whatever you want on here using the rubber band. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Art Incorporated lesson today, and we'll see you guys again soon. Bye!